Speaking of Expo 2020, some people might say that this is sort of a leftover, like some old Expo site.
I see Expo being one of the most important locations of Dubai.
If someone is really considering investing here, but still he has slight hesitation.
So His Highness Sheikh Ahmed bin Saeed Al Maktoum is the chairman of Expo.
Is there anything that you particularly like?
So actually nothing, because I've already invested twice in Expo.
Hello, ciao, marhaba. Long time no see. Welcome back. You are watching by Dimitra. And yes, you guessed it, my name is Dimitra. Today, we are diving into another key piece of Dubai's future chapter. And this one sits right at the center of it all. There's a lot of talk around it, and even more happening behind the scenes, but still, people don't fully see what's coming. So today, we are connecting the dots. And trust me, once you see the full picture, it's hard to unsee. Let's get started.
Where exactly are we right now?
We are in Expo City Dubai Sales Center.
All right. Who is really behind this Expo City Dubai?
So His Highness Sheikh Ahmed bin Saeed Al Maktoum is the chairman of Expo. Her Excellency Reem Al Hashimi is the Minister of State, and she is our CEO. And this is a project that was done because of the Expo 2020 event, and it is overlooked by the government.
Expo City Dubai, poised to be the heart of Dubai's future, is embarking on an exciting new chapter as His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, approved the master plan for Expo City, placing it at the heart of Dubai's growth. Residential and business areas across 5 districts. Green spaces and facilities to ensure the best quality of life. Modern means of transportation that ensure environmental sustainability and ease of movement. The new Expo City Dubai master plan is driving the future of Dubai.
Speaking of Expo 2020, some people might say that this is sort of a leftover, like some old Expo site. What would you say to these people?
So actually, this site has had a tremendous amount of investment, and it definitely was not the plan only for 6 months of the Expo event. The government had a plan for many years to come for this site in terms of events, exhibitions, residential, commercial, and for it to be the only community attached to the largest airport in the world.
Who are you seeing showing interest in this master plan so far?
So we've had interest from honestly all around the world, mostly investors that would like to do short-term rental and usually like to do short-term rental. They know that this is going to be the highest short-term rental ROI in the market because of the exhibition center. Now we have end users that show interest as well because of the lifestyle that Expo City provides that nobody else provides in the market. And of course, you have the people looking to rent long-term, usually people that are working here in Expo or nearby, like in Al Maktoum Airport or the 40,000 employees that are coming here. They are showing a lot of interest in our properties in terms of selling and in terms of rental in the future as well.
Interesting. You mentioned lifestyle. What
Yes.
exactly do you mean by lifestyle? And what kind of lifestyle are you creating here?
Okay, so we're a pedestrianized community. So most of the community, there's no cars, there's no air pollution, noise pollution, or carbon emissions. You also have a buggy service that works within the community where they can pick you up from your doorstep and you can go anywhere you want. This is a service that you don't find in other communities around Dubai. You have a ready metro station, you have the exhibition center, you have a forest where our residents can go hiking, horseback riding, and mountain biking. And a city within a city with everything you might need in your premises.
Interesting. There are so many details from what you're saying, but if you had to pick something that most people often overlook, is there anything that you particularly like?
Yes, so finding solutions to issues that we have in Dubai. Like, for example, it gets really hot in the UAE. Now, Expo is cooler than other communities in Dubai by 3 to 4 degrees. That is one. We've enhanced that by the nature we've added, by the architecture we have in the open spaces. This is something people are not really looking at when it comes to Expo City. Another factor is, like today, let's say it's really hot, I can go from the basement parking in our sales center and walk to our head office in a ventilated, air-conditioned basement walkway. So this is also something that you don't usually find in master communities, and the concept of nature and the forest that we have, you don't usually see people. I feel like it's overlooked and people are not seeing how important this factor is for their lifestyle and their daily life.
Couldn't agree more, to be honest with you.
Located in the south, where Dubai meets Abu Dhabi. Just 30 minutes from downtown Dubai and 15 minutes from Dubai Marina, Expo City is easily accessible by a network of highways, has its own dedicated metro station connecting riders to more than 60 stops across Dubai, and right on the doorstep of the state-of-the-art Dubai Exhibition Center. For businesses in Expo City, it's just a short distance to Jebel Ali Port, a shipping gateway to the world and an integral part of Dubai logistics corridor. We're also within an hour's drive of 4 major international airports, including our incredible neighbor, Al Maktoum International Airport, set to become the largest in the world and the future home of Emirates Airline. So whatever connectivity means for you, Expo City Dubai is closer than you think.
To avoid any misconceptions, like it seems great, but it's a bit too far, and to give clarity on what do we mean when we say the new downtown, let's pause for a moment and talk about location. Dubai Marina, just 15 minutes away. No introduction needed here. One of Dubai's most visited, picturesque, and iconic areas. The majority of Dubai's established communities, whether it's Arjan, Furjan, JVT, Motor City, Sport City, Studio City, and of course, No Mercy City, also known as JVC, all sit within a 15-20 minutes radius. Right behind Expo, Dubai South, a zone under full governmental focus with major developers entering the market here in full force. Moving on, Emaar South. Again, when the UAE's largest developer places its bet, that tells you something. Emaar doesn't gamble. Last but not least, Palm Jebel Ali, an elevated, upgraded version of Palm Jumeirah. Along with it, the entire Jebel Ali coastline is being reimagined, with new beach and a world-class marina. Not to mention, there are massive master plans unfolding towards the Abu Dhabi direction. Villas, townhouses, new gated communities, commercial space. All that deserves an entire episode on its own. Now, let's connect the dots. Where is Expo City? Right in the middle of it all. And that's what we mean when we say the new downtown. It is not a replacement. Downtown Dubai will always be iconic, as we discussed in the previous episode. And frankly, we don't need another downtown. What we need is to follow the vision Dubai is building. And Expo City sits at the epicenter of this vision. It is the heart of Dubai's southward expansion.
All right, I think it's time to dive into actual master plan and to see what are we talking about.
Okay, so what do we have inside Expo City's master plan? We have the Dubai Expo Mall that's yet to open and should be opening with the exhibition center by the end of next year. We have a ready metro station that will go to the largest airport in the world, Al Maktoum. We have the largest exhibition center in the MENA region. And we have hotels that are coming up in the future. We also have Rove Hotel and Cheval Maison that are operational today. We have a Guinness World Record, largest immersive dome in the world that's right at the center of the community, and all around it are a mix of commercial and residential. In these commercial and residential, you have Al Waha Residences 1 and Al Waha Residences 2 and different businesses that are moving within this area. Now, in the Expo Fields area, you have the school, the sports facilities, and the arena for concerts and festivals that will fit 30,000 people. And towards the back of the downtown area, we have future developments. With every launch, we will increase prices and decrease the payment plan. So today we're giving the best offers and in the best locations, which are Expo Central. Now, other factors that play along is that we're making a city within a city. You have Expo Theater that's like Dubai Opera, fits 1,500 people. Expo Market for fruits and vegetables. We have an amphitheater that will fit 15,000 people for other events. And my personal favorite, a 2.5 million square foot forest where the residents can go hiking, horseback riding, mountain biking, or enjoy the sight of wildlife and gazelles. Now, by next year, we will hand over the mall, the exhibitions. We will also hand over Al Waha 1, Mangrove, Sky Residence, and Expo Valley. And the businesses would have moved in already.
Moving forward, let's say 5 years from now, where do you see this master plan moving?
I see Expo being one of the most important locations of Dubai. I see it being what His Highness declared it to be and what the government declared it to be, which is the new center of Dubai. So in the future, Expo will be the new center. And we are right next to Al Maktoum Airport. You have many factors coming to play around the area. It will be the heart of all events and exhibitions, and it will be one of the most sought after locations for both tourists and end users.
Even though we are focusing on the location itself, on the master plan, on the vision from the government, can we still have a sneak peek of what kind of projects are we getting here?
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Al Waha Residences. Now, first of all, this is located right at the heart of Expo City. It has so much accessibility to the exhibition center since it's only 250 meters away. You have so many attractions near it, pavilions and beautiful structures that give shadings and lighting to the area. Now, this is a gated apartment community. They are G+1 and G+2 buildings. We also do something very unique where we're giving terraces for all ground floor units for free. Meaning, if I tell you the unit is 1,700 square foot, that's your net built up area. We have so many layouts that cater for everybody's needs with spacious layouts and even smaller layouts for investment purposes. Now, one of my personal favorite units is the 2-bedroom duplexes. These come with the terrace on the outside, high fences, ceilings that go up to 6 meters, and fully fitted kitchen appliances by Bosch, panoramic windows as well, and we've put so much emphasis towards our material. And we have the pool, the gym, and a yoga and a wellness studio for our residents to enjoy. And this community has so much accessibility to everywhere around Expo, including Tera, the waterfalls, and the dome.
I can see attention to the details at its finest. Al Waha was the one which has 50-50 payment plan, correct?
Correct. So it's 50% during the construction period and 50% on the completion. The completion will be in May of 2027, which is only 2 years, and it's one of the earliest handover dates in the market today.
Beautiful. What kind of advantage does such payment plan gives to the investor from your perspective?
Okay, so the investors can mortgage it. And so what I do recommend doing, if you mortgage the remaining 50% on completion, the property will pay for itself from the rental, so it will pay for the bank. You will keep the profit, and in the future, you will also be selling at a high capital appreciation.
Beautiful. Can we see the actual prices, or can we get a glimpse of what were the prices since the project is sold out, I believe?
Sure. So I'll tell you the average prices. So the average price of a 1-bed was around 2 million. The 2 beds were around 3.1 million, and the 2-bedroom duplexes were around 4 million.
Again, we're talking about 50-50 payment plan. So we will be paying around 1 million or 2 million respectively for the 1 and 2-bedroom apartment. Beautiful. If someone is really considering investing here, but still he has slight hesitations, what is the key takeaway from him?
All right. So I suggest checking out the factors that drive capital appreciation within the area. You do not have any other location other than Expo City right now in the country as an investment where big parts are opening up. We have a mall that is yet to open, an exhibition center that's yet to open, headquarters of businesses like Nestle, DP World, Fujifilm, Emirates, and many more moving in, and residents haven't moved into to the area yet. So today is prime time to buy. And look at the exit strategies. What are you skeptical about? What are you worried about? We have a post-handover payment plan. We're a government developer. We have the best payment plans with our new project Al Waha. We have a 50% on handover where he can even mortgage. You have exit strategies when it comes to everything that opens in Expo. You can exit and you can be guaranteed an appreciation as well. And the lifestyle will sell itself by itself as a unique product in the market.
Right now, there are only 2 hotels operating in Expo City, Row Expo 2020 and Shuwan Maison. Together, they offer just around 650 rooms. Now, contrast that with what's coming here. 2.5 million visitors expected by end of 2026. Almost 600 events per year, which means there is pretty much no low season. Each event draws 10,000 attendees on average. Many events span several days to weeks. The math speaks for itself. The Expo City is heading into a massive accommodation shortfall. And in the end of the day, it's not just about the place to sleep. It's about being inside the ecosystem, where people want to stay close to the action, surrounded by innovation, energy, and lifestyle they cannot get anywhere else. That's why the real upside lies in high-yield short-term rentals, strong resale potential, and premium nightly rates driven by urgency and location. Therefore, for investors, this isn't just another play. It's one of the highest return opportunities in Dubai's current market. The bottom line. Just like in a previous episode, we're not here to talk about bedrooms, layouts, or square footage. It's not just about buying a property. It's about securing a location that is a massive part of Dubai's future. You're not buying into real estate. You're buying into a vision. Expo City will be the first thing people see when they arrive to Dubai, and the last thing they see before they leave. All the traffic in Dubai South funnels right here. And with every new milestone, we keep seeing the same result: capital appreciation. The mall opens, prices rise. The exhibition center activates, prices rise. A new flagship development launches nearby, prices rise. And what about the airport? I haven't even emphasized it because frankly, Expo will still thrive even without it. But once Al Maktoum International becomes fully operational, it's a massive value catalyst. And yes, another capital appreciation. But here's another takeaway. Expo is not just about future expectations. It's already here. It's already existing, fully thriving, futuristic community, full of life, energy, and opportunities. You don't need to wait. You don't need to speculate. Just come and visit it today and see it for yourself.
Final one. If you, as Aida, were to invest in Expo City Dubai, what could be one thing that could possibly stop you from doing that?
So actually nothing, because I've already invested twice in Expo.
Egypt.
And yes, I bought 2 properties here. And honestly, I'm a person that likes to diversify my investments. However, I know that this project, you cannot go wrong. Why not buy in a project that ticks all the boxes, takes a risk factor, however, the returns will be extremely high. And by risk, I mean, there's nothing going on now. For me, Expo is like buying in Dubai Hills in 2018 rather than buying today when it's appreciated.
100%.
So this is why I did not find any other project like Expo. The risk factor, yes, was that there is not many people within the area, and that was something that was going to stop me. But then that's also the thing that made me buy.
I think this is the best answer I could possibly get. Well, Aida, with no hesitation, I can say it was an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.